Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of the Knights podcast.
Let's go.
The first video popped off pretty well, and now we're here again. We're probably going to be doing this probably once a week, depending on what we plan on doing when work schedule, stuff like that continues on. We're going to have a couple of guests hopefully soon. I'm going to have my youngest brother, Drew, which is a champion in Overwatch. I don't know if any of you guys know this. My little brother competed, and he was a champion about a year and a half ago. He won about $30,000. We're going to talk to him over this weekend and get his input and everything when he won that Overwatch tournament. And I have a couple people, too, that we're still working on getting out here for the podcast. And
I want to play Overwatch with him. So I want to see how he plays.
Drew, shoot.
You got PS4?
He has Xbox.
Fuck.
Yeah, he has Xbox. He's an Xbox player.
I got to watch him play.
He actually won a tournament on an Xbox, which is actually pretty impressive for being an Overwatch pro player. And he still continues to win money in small tournaments because before COVID happened.
Hype him up.
Yeah, before COVID happened,
hype me up.
He was making some good money.
Hype me up.
This man just did a fucking montage on Fortnite today. Fucker.
Hey, bro, I was bored as fuck this morning. Okay, it was like 9 this morning, bro. It took me like 10 seconds, bro.
Well, you're not supposed to be. You're supposed to be putting a little bit of effort into this shit, man. You're not supposed
I did put effort, bro. 10 seconds, bro.
Shit.
I took like 7 videos, or like 50-minute videos.
No hell.
Cut it down to like some decent kills, bro, and 3-minute videos.
3-minute videos, man.
With some music in the background. I had some KSI.
Oh my god.
Hey, because this shit's not copyrighted, so.
That's true, but
I appreciate that though.
KSI needs to stop talking shit. That's just facts right now.
Mm-hmm.
KSI,
he can't back anything up right now.
He can't, bro.
He's having. He's having another album come out.
Yes, he has another album coming out. I watched him after Jake fought Ben Askren.
Oh yeah.
Said that Jake was ducking him, but yeah, he played an old video when Jake was in his PG-13 days. Like, violence isn't the answer. Okay, you posted that as Jake was fucking ducking you. KSI, fight Jake fucking Paul, the problem child, already. We want the fight. You talking your shit for the past year and a half, and you haven't done shit. Would you fight Jake already? That's all we ask. Just fight him. And then we can go from there. Because I am sick and tired of waiting for this to fucking happen.
It would be a champ versus champ match because they're both champions.
Well, KSI is actually a lord because he actually purchased some land in England. So he's technically a lord. But KSI, quit ducking Jake because you have all this stuff going on. I know a lot of people that have multiple shit going on and they still fight. Don't be that.
Yes, sir.
You're just using an excuse because you know Jake's a fucking problem right now. Because I guarantee, because your ass is probably not in shape. You probably did a couple jogs here and there, but you're not ready for Jake.
He jogged.
You're not ready for Jake, and I promise you ain't ready for Logan Paul in youth number 3 to fight. You're not ready. Because I guarantee Logan Paul will beat you because the referee's not there to help because he actually will knock you out in about 2 or 3 rounds. I would put money on that.
What, Jake Paul versus KSI?
Well, Jake will knock him out in 2 rounds, I think.
In 2 rounds?
In 2 rounds. Because KSI hasn't boxed in almost 2 years.
Fair enough.
So
KSI's a bitch.
He's a bitch right now.
Speaking of Jake Paul, the Masvidal versus Omen fight.
Mm-hmm.
That happened. Osman pulled up the upset, beat him.
Yep.
Osman called out Jake Paul. Jake Paul said he's down to fight him. So that'd be interesting.
I would say, yeah, that'd be a good fight. Because I was expecting George Masvidal to win that fight. Because that dude is the baddest motherfucker I've ever seen in the UFC.
Jake Paul, trained under him. Masvidal.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
During the Ben Askren fight.
Yep.
Because Masvidal knocked the fuck out of Ben Askren with a knee within seconds.
Dude, that was the fastest knockout in UFC history. Is when Masvidal... I actually did watch that fight. Mm-hmm. Where he was had his hands behind his back and he kind of went up, and then Ben Askren did not see it coming. I don't think anybody would have ever seen that coming of him jumping out of nowhere with a flying knee. Anybody that got hit with that is going down. Anybody. Any UFC fighter that got hit like that, what Masvidal did to Ben Askren, you're going to be on the ground. You're not getting up from that. It sucks that Ben Askren got put out that way, but Masvidal did that in style. But I wanted Nate Diaz and Masvidal because they actually stopped their previous fight because Nate Diaz was bleeding and he had like a gash up here. But the doctors were doing pretty well of covering it up. But there was one doctor that said, no, he can't go on. If he takes another hit, it's going to rip. Like his skull's going to be showing and it's going to look nasty. I want to see that fight. That's the fight I definitely want to see.
Logan Paul, Floyd Mayweather's back.
Yep.
June 6th. Everybody get your money out ready for Mayweather to win. Because Logan Paul... it's like a low percentage of hitting that one shot to beat him.
I definitely get that Jake has a huge height, weight.
You mean Logan?
Oh, yeah, Logan, shit. Logan has such a huge height, length, weight. Like, he has everything that a boxer fears, but apparently Floyd Mayweather does not fear Logan Paul, which is kind of shocking.
Because he's what, 50-0, 51-0?
No, he's 50-0. 50-0. 50-0. And they were talking about using this as an expedition, but here's the thing. Logan said he doesn't want this to be an expedition. He wants to be a boxing fight. He wants this to be a fight because he said he's going to go for the win, which I solely believe the way he's training right now, because now he's down in Puerto Rico training.
Really?
He's down in Puerto Rico training right now. He has not done any YouTube, no podcasts, no nothing. Now he's full set mode boxing, which I like in a trainer that's especially that content creators are now starting to become boxers. Take the time off and actually box, because if you want to be the biggest prize fighter in boxing history, you gotta take the time to do it, and you're gonna make millions by doing it, which by all means you should go get that bag. If you got the following, I guarantee I will definitely be purchasing to watch that fight for sure. I will be purchasing that. Me and my girlfriend will definitely be watching that fight. I no doubt in my mind I can see it going both ways, but again, Floyd Mayweather has been experienced. He knows. This man has dodged, ducked, and, I think if Logan lands that one punch, I think if Logan gets a good clean shot with all of his might,
then it's over.
I think it's over. But that's that 1% shot.
Because his muscles are getting bigger by the moment, man. And because
that dude is filling out more than I've seen Jake. Logan, for some reason, his, muscular body is just, it's popping out more than Jake's is, which I find really weird for especially siblings that are athletic like that. But the way
maybe Jake Paul's is dying down a bit.
It might be. He might be just chillaxing a little bit. But he did.
But you have the Ben Askren fight. He's probably chilling for a bit until he finds a new competitor.
He did say he wanted to take a 3-week break to decide because he did box and train for about 2 years straight because he was fighting.
Fought Deji,
Gibb, and then
Nate Robinson,
and then Ben Askren.
Then he had a bunch of other fights.
He had sparring
like Joe Weller.
Yeah, he had sparring sessions. Yeah. I would say, Jake, take that time. You deserve that time. You've been boxing for 2 years straight, man. No pro athlete goes on for 2 years straight and works out day in and day out the way we've been watching you. Been training for a boxing fight. Take that time off. Take a couple months off. Get a little breather, catch up. Do something, and then get back into the ring. You just got off an amazing fight. We're not expecting you to come back in 3-4 months here. We're expecting you to see you in 9 months. I would say that 9 months is a good time for you to, or 8 months to come box. I think that's a perfect time to come back here.
Still in the boxing, YouTube versus TikTok boxing.
Yes.
Danny Duncan's pulled out of the boxing fight.
Danny Duncan, why you backing out, dog, man?
I was excited to see him fight.
Why are you ducking?
Then after he pulled, because he had a little restaurant he opened up, and then he got into a real fight because somebody was just dumping garbage all over that shit. So Danny picked up his garbage and threw it at the dude's car, and the dude tried to run after him, and fucking Danny uppercutted him. And, the dude fell over on the fucking ground. So, they have that. And, Hot Wheels.
That game's
coming out. New Hot Wheels game's coming out September. It's having a race mode, and then you can customize your own map and shit.
I'm actually all for this because the gaming, we probably talked about this on our last podcast, our last episode, was the gaming community. We need more games. We need more fun games because Fortnite is hitting a brick right now.
Oh, you're telling me.
Fortnite's hitting a brick. Apex is hitting a brick. Call of Duty's hitting a brick. A lot of Among Us is hitting a brick because it's starting to get dull. We need new games, and I mean that. We do need new games. That's something we need and must have. Minecraft is
Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3.
I actually do want to talk about that. Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse.
Injustice 3.
They
They were talking about making another Injustice.
I do like the storyline, and I kind of like how Zack Snyder.
I was into Injustice 2 so much, and like I grinded on that. But like if Injustice 3 came out, I'd probably stick to that for a little bit. Mm-hmm. Then probably post some videos, just shitting on people, or just me like raging.
I honestly,
because I rage way too hard.
Yeah, you do take things a little.
Dude,
too...
I'm pissed. I'm gold on hoops. My team, like I've been playing with randoms, and they just been bringing me down, bro.
So you need me?
Yeah.
You need me back?
I need you.
I kid you not, when I first started, because I never, so I got him to Plat 2, I think it was. We got to Plat 2. And
on just competitive duos, yeah.
Yeah, we did hoops on that, and I kid you not, I didn't know how to do anything. I just got lucky on a couple shots, and then there was one that you were like, fucking Devin, do something! I kid you not. Fucking 3 seconds later, I was like, fine, I'll go do it then. So I took the ball, bounced it off, and I made it in the goal. And there was 4 seconds left, and I went up and knocked it off the wall, went in there again, and we tied it up.
I was like, Devin, thank fucking God you did something, bro.
I was like, all right, fine.
So mad. Then you were like, I'm done.
All right, I'm done. I did, and then after I got the last goal to win the game and for hoops, and we got the Plat 2, I was like, all right, I don't think I want to do this, because I honestly
need to play Rumble, bro.
I don't find Rumble fun.
I do.
I don't. It's very luck based. Very luck based.
But my luck on has been good. Like the past times I've played it, I've always gotten platinum.
The thing I don't like is when your teammates, especially with randoms, when you got a punching bag and you see that fresh goal looking at you pretty from a mile away, you get up in the angle and you just whop it, and then all of a sudden it's like tornado comes out of nowhere, or the magnet takes it away, and it's like.
You just moves it and you fuck it up and you're like...
and then I'm flying, because I went up in the air to go get the angle to go put in the hoop so nobody could mess with it, but then, of course, my teammate thinks the same thing I do, apparently, and thinks magnets are going to be okay.
Magnets the only time
the only time you should ever activate a magnet in Rumble is when you're at the opponent's fucking goal. That is the only time you should ever turn that on. Spikes, you only activate that when you are alone and you have plenty of boost to do it. If you do not have the boost or going at it, don't activate it. And if you have a fucking tornado, activate it somewhere else.
Go after people.
Yeah.
Just make them fly in the fucking air.
Make them fly in the air.
Your teammates could fucking go juggle the ball in.
And people with a grapple. You are the goalie. Stay at the goal with a grapple. That's a guaranteed save. And it goes across. And the people with the punching thing, go ahead and just use that anytime you want. Because that ball's going to go flying no matter what you do. So just waste that. But the only power-ups you should be ever using on Team Rumble is the punching bag.
And that boot shit sucks ass.
And the boost, yeah, when you're doing the opponent's boost. But the boxing glove and the spikes when you're free. That is the only time.
Teleportation shit sucks ass, too.
Yeah, I don't want it. Don't want nothing to do with that.
Bruh. Then, concerts are back out. About fucking time because of COVID. Well, it's been... almost 2 years because of that?
Yep.
So, hella things out, like Rolling Loud, Pokemon Go Fest,
yep.
A bunch of other shit.
Yep.
WWE's got their little fan base back out.
Hey, by all means, start opening up because states are starting to open up. The COVID cases are somewhat down right now.
Airplane tickets are a lot
cheaper.
No.
Oh, did they go up? Did they go up now?
Going up now.
Yeah, so you fucked up. So if you wanted to travel during COVID time, you should have did it. But places are gonna start opening up. Things are gonna get more expensive here pretty quickly. Like concert tickets are gonna get expensive. Plane tickets are gonna get expensive. Tourist attractions are about to get expensive because they've been down for 2 years and now they got to make money. So if you're trying to do on vacation and stuff like that, going down to a different state or even to a different country, that is going to be like it's just going to break the bank. Unless you're like a rich dude and you don't care, by all means do it. But if you're like a normal dude like me that works 40 hours a week, you probably make $30,000 to $40,000 a year. and you got $10K or $15,000 and you want to go on a vacation and you want to enjoy yourself, that $15K might turn into $30K. To be completely honest, because if you want to go to like a nice hotel, you want to get some good food, you want to be at a show, you want to do this other stuff, it ain't gonna be cheap down in Florida or California, stuff like that. Texas, it ain't gonna be cheap.
Hell no.
No.
Way too much money.
It's gonna be way too much money. I tell you, it's
way too much time lost. Like, what are you gonna be doing?
Me?
Yeah, what are you gonna buy there? Huh? What would you do?
Fuck, I don't know. If I was there and I wanted, say I went to a museum or something, I maybe want a dino fake bone or something that they sell on a gift store.
One of them shiny rocks.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? The magnet rocks down in... Oh, no, that brings back memories right there for the field trips down in... that does. Going to a museum.
Field trips were the funnest shit at school, bro. Everybody was so hyping about that shit, and they're like, let's fucking go. But then they had to have their parents sign it.
The parents had to sign it, and I kid you not, I could never go. I only had money for lunch, and that was it.
Yeah.
No money to buy anything in the gift shop, and it really pissed me off because there was a couple people that brought their parents gave them $100 bill, and they went nuts. And your brother knows because we were sitting there watching it. Because your parents gave Connor like $40 for the gift store. And I kid you not, he got the rocks and stuff like that. He was having fun with it. I remember Connor buying the shiny magnet rocks, and he was just playing with them constantly. I remember that stuff.
You blame him though.
He likes playing with them a lot.
Fondling the good old pebbles.
Oh my! He was. I don't know. He was having fun. He was like, just going. It's a zap. It's a zap. It clicks.
Let's go.
No, but hey, by all means, if you want to travel. But I'd be cautious about the pricing right now.
Yep.
Pricing is very.
Me and Connor traveling down to Miami, Florida for a Rolling Loud when that comes out. July. $1,500 tickets for each.
You know what I'll be doing during that time?
Then we gotta buy our plane tickets. We gotta get a hotel down there.
Yeah.
And we get free food, so I'm like,
Good moolah.
And it's a VIP ticket, so I hope it's some good shit. If I meet the baby, I'm gonna
make a video of that.
Let's go. I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna be fucking around, bro. I turn into the convertible. I pull up.
Are you gonna do your hair like Conor McGregor? I think you should really do that because that'll definitely get a lot of people's attention.
Yeah.
You look like Conor McGregor a little bit, and then people
grow the beard out a little bit more.
Yep. Because you got the ponytail.
I gotta start working out though.
You can do it. You have plenty of time.
I mean,
you and Connor can definitely start lifting and stuff like that and be okay.
Connor's been lifting, bro. I don't know how the fuck he does that all the time.
He's got motivation, man.
I ain't got no motivation.
Which I do want to eventually have Connor as a guest on here. I definitely need him. I've been asking for like the last couple days, but he's been working. I definitely want to have his. I definitely want to talk about.
See, if you were, if it was yesterday, he was ready.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, because he didn't work. He didn't work yesterday.
No, I had to be with my girlfriend's parents, and my parents had to finally meet for the very first time. Because now Emily is over 20 weeks pregnant right now, and baby's looking healthy.
That's good.
The baby's looking very, very healthy. We've got when the radiologist was looking, and she goes, "Oh my God, this baby looks healthy." And I kid you not, the kid would not stop moving at all. Like, he was throwing hands. He was. I'm not kidding. Like,
he's getting ready for Jake Paul.
Dude, he's getting ready for Jake Paul. I'm not kidding. The kid was in Emily's womb and everything, and she was getting like she got on it, got all the gel and everything on there. And I kid you not, as she's moving it, the kid's like, he's just wrapping around. And his leg kicks, man. I kid you not, his leg was stretching, and it was. I think this kid's gonna be tall because she measured it, and it was like, kid, like damn. That's definitely got it from me. The kid definitely is gonna get the height from me for sure. But we made it a surprise too, with the gender reveal, which is happening this Saturday, on May 1st.
Oh my God, I'm gonna get it on video.
I know.
And I'll send it to you.
Well, we actually have a camera. I guess my girlfriend.
Camera dude?
Yeah, my girlfriend's grandmother bought a camera guy, and she just said, I'm going to buy a camera guy, and they're just going to take a lot of photos.
I'm gonna take a video of when you find out. I'm gonna be like,
Night Robin's got his gender reveal. Man, put it right on tape. Dude, put it on TikTok. Get it live. Gender reveal.
And it's gonna turn to you when you get a girl.
Dude, that'd be. Oh my god, I want a boy so bad. But if I get a girl, it'll be daddy's little girl. I'm gonna be that protective father for a while. But we've actually, when we were looking in the ultrasounds, I was trying to see, dude. But the radiologist is so fast. She goes over the area because if you want a surprise, she does not go near the area where they find the parts. They find the parts. But so she was going across, getting pictures of the baby's brain. Everything looks fantastic. The heart looked good. The kidneys look good.
Like, let's go.
Everything looked fucking fantastic. I couldn't ask anything better than that. When she said, this baby looks amazing. Like, no deforming, no nothing. Completely healthy. I'm actually grateful for that. Absolutely happy.
Thank God. R.I.P. that pussy.
No, it was definitely a relief to find out that the baby has all the parts, all the hands, all the toes, and the... we also got ultrasound pictures too, which is really cool. She's been really holding on. Emily's been like back and forth, just looking at him all day, all night, and Emily cannot wait to be a mother. She absolutely cannot wait. So, I'm ready to be a father. So I can't.
I'm gonna be an uncle.
Oh shit. No, and that's the thing too. That's the bad part about, because with the baby, we have to keep the baby distance for a while.
Mm-hmm.
We can't have the baby with new people. We can only have it with me and Emily for about 6 weeks, I do believe. The baby has to be getting its shots and everything because, again, we are immune to some things that are out now.
Yep.
But the babies are fresh out of the bag, man. They do not have the immune system for the whooping cough, nothing like that.
Flu shots,
nothing like that. So we have to keep the baby contained for about 6 weeks. It has to be quarantined for that long. And we just keep the baby healthy, we do our thing, and then we go in to get the shots for the whooping cough and stuff like that. So, and then we can start bringing the baby to people and seeing our boy or girl for the first time. So that'll be happening way in October. The baby will be born early September. That's what I'm guessing right now because the baby's growing pretty fast. We're actually 2 days ahead in the mark, which is actually really good. So... She's like 20 weeks and like 4 days now, and they told us that we were actually a day behind. But Emily's been eating a lot of fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, keeping everything with the milk proteins and stuff like that. And our doctor said, that's fantastic. You guys are now 2 days ahead of time. By all means, awesome. But we don't want the baby to be born 2 weeks ahead before the due date, that's for sure. We want to keep it in a week's range. I'd be happy with that. So it'd be early September, but I don't want my kid born on 9/11. As bad as that sounds,
I'm not gonna lie. If that happened, bro, I'd feel so bad for you, bro.
Could you imagine? I feel bad for people that have their birthdays on 9/11 because that is a
families that had to deal with 9/11.
Exactly. Can you imagine that you're celebrating your birthday and there was thousands of people have died, and that's gonna haunt forever in the American history.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope the baby's born like September 10th would be nice. September 10th would be nice. I'd be happy with that. I don't know if I'll live stream that with TikTok or nothing like that. I kind of been joking with my girlfriend a little bit on that.
She's giving birth to she's like, ah! And you're just like, come on, babe. Push that shit out, bitch.
Push, you got it, girl. Push it.
Go!
No, I kid you not. I was actually joking with her the other day with her and her brothers. I said, I'm going to have my Nintendo Switch when you're giving birth. And I'll be like, honey, I'm getting my 400 Pokemon and I get the shiny Charmander. And
you're like, honey, I got the shiny Charmander. She's like, I'm having a baby. The Charmander, come on. That's more important.
And then I'm going to get a t-shirt. I thought it was really...
It just says shiny Charmander on it.
No, you know what it says? He goes, I had to stop gaming to be here. And my girlfriend looked at me like...
It just says game over?
Game over. And she was like, you're going to be living in a doghouse. I'm like... Okay. No. So yeah, that'll be pretty interesting with definitely interesting when the baby gets here. I don't know, either I'm gonna pass out or I'm gonna cringe, or I'm
Dude,
gonna,
if he had cringes when his baby's born, he's like,
dude.
you're just sitting there looking at like.
I've been hearing a lot of stories like when dads go see their wives or girlfriends go giving birth. It's
Gonna be all slimy.
Oh, dude, it's a beautiful process. Don't get me wrong, ladies, it's a beautiful process. But for a guy's perspective, that we don't do that. I saw the process the other day because she was showing me what it was gonna be like. I said I'll be there, but I can't promise you if I'm gonna stand up or not.
I'd be like,
Woo!
you're in the back. I'm like, ugh.
And then they give us the option to cut the umbilical cord. Now, when people said what it feels like cutting the umbilical cord is like cutting a carrot.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine cutting how would I put it? I don't know how to describe it. Something that's attached to your girlfriend or wife or your spouse to your child, and you gotta snip.
Mm-hmm.
Could you? But I'd do it though, just to say that I did it. But
I'd be like,
the doc says squeeze harder, just clap it down. Okay.
like, Doc, you do it. I can't, man.
And it has to be quick too. You can't have the umbilical cord chilling out like that because they gotta take it out of the woman.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta take it out. So
a lot of pain.
Women, you do
No pain, no gain.
You do
women. Jake Paul, Logan Paul, any of the Pauls.
I'll fuck you
Greg
up.
Paul, DM me Greg Paul, fucking box your ass.
I actually want to see Greg Paul fight. Is that bad?
I want to see him fight too.
I want to see Greg Paul fight.
I mean, he has.
But here's the thing: I want it to be the TikTok dads.
Imagine
Bryce Hall's dad. Could you?
I was gonna say Addison Rae's dad.
Addison Rae's dad.
Imagine, bro.
No, that'd be something. They'd
be old as fuck. Like, yeah.
I
feel like Jake Paul's dad would just get him start dancing.
Could you imagine? He actually might put in the work too. Could you imagine if he pops up with like a fucking 8-pack, just fucking?
Bro, I'd be like, yo.
He's chugging a beer before he comes walking down.
Like my credit
card.
Like,
I need that. Where'd you get it? Right now. I love those fucking TikToks, man. Especially that kid that got that plastic table and he's like, that girl that did that. I think it was the first. It was the small condom. The dude was like, whoops! I just made the dogs bark.
Let's go.
But no, I honestly, we need more entertainment. Entertainment is a huge thing right now.
Yeah, so subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll start posting hella videos, more entertainment. I'll start OnlyFans, Pornhub.
Could you imagine if you actually did? I wouldn't watch it personally. I'm just being completely honest. Why are you looking at me like that?
Why you gotta say that to me, bro? Look at me. Am I disgusting to you?
No.
Then buy my shit. Yo, that's you. Come on, bro.
Can you imagine?
Be a real one, man. Come on. Dab me up.
Motherfucker. Can you imagine if Emily saw me going on OnlyFans going to Caleb and you just see your fucking thing just...
I'd be sending special messages to you,
oh
Devin.
my God.
I'd be like, hey, Devin, this one's for you, dog.
No, we actually just had a conversation like that. Me and Emily had a conversation like that today. She was wearing a very beautiful dress, I should say, but it was bussin'. It was bussin'. And I told her, because our coworkers were starting to look at her, and I was like, honey, I really don't care, because I know you're not going to do anything, and I know they're not going to do anything, but it's really hard not to see those fucking honkers. It's really hard. And she goes, oh my God, Devin, Jesus. And I'm like, can you just, like, I don't know, put a coat on, you're making everybody uncomfortable. It just made her feel pretty bad for a little bit, but then, so I come back from whatever I was doing. I came back at her desk, and I kid you not, she has, like, a pin holding her, I don't know what that's called, but it's like a little tiny cut-off coat or whatever, and she, like, buttoned it up. She goes, are you happy? I said, yeah. And then my coworker goes, why'd you make her do that? I was like, why are you looking? Motherfucker, that's my girlfriend that's pregnant right now, though. I won.
I won. You lose. Now you got big bruise. What? Fucking just,
I won. No. No.
That's it.
I called her out, but she was like, all right, that's fine. But I was like, you about to make an OnlyFans or something?
Mm-hmm.
Which we have discussed of her doing.
Devin's praying.
I don't want her to do it.
But you also want her to for the money?
The bag is there.
The bag is there, man.
Because she does makeup. When she was a couple years ago, she did a makeup tutorials and stuff like that. She had like 5K followers. And then she was growing too. And
on what, YouTube or TikTok?
No, Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, she had 5K followers on Instagram.
God damn.
And her ex-boyfriend stopped her from doing it. Could you? I could never imagine. I couldn't imagine being that dude to tell your girlfriend to stop chasing her dreams. Because I actually told her recently, I said, when the baby's born and stuff like that, I'm doing YouTube, and you should probably get back on Instagram doing makeup tutorials. Because you were fucking awesome at it. I mean, I looked, and then I was like, shoosh. And here's the thing, if you want to do cosplay, there's plenty of OnlyFans that do cosplay, and they show a little bit of cleavage. A lot of men get off on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I can't remember this one girl that's on TikTok recently.
Hella girls on TikTok.
There's hella girls on TikTok that do cosplay. They are making bank just by doing cosplay and not showing anything. So girls, if you're
do the same, but no, I gotta show my cock.
You got Krillin right here. You can just shave your head off and just be like Krillin. Could you imagine putting those on there and just be like,
I'm leaving. I'm never shaving my head like that, unless it comes down to like content.
If you got paid for it?
If it like came up to like...
So say if you got a
challenge like that?
Say if you got 500,000 subscribers, would you shave your head?
Yes.
Okay, then okay.
I do it at 10,000.
Alright, you hit her first, so if you give it...
10,000, I'll shave my fucking head. Put this on TikTok, Instagram, wherever.
You could do that. When we go do the TikTok thing later on, we could do that.
Yeah.
Make a quick video, and then
just 10,000 on YouTube. But then my hair's gone.
It'll grow back.
I mean, it'll be gone for a while, and I'll be looking
ugly as fuck. Unless you want to be like your dad that has it.
I'll be wearing hats all the time then, like I always do.
Well, you actually need your head to breathe, man. You can't just wear a hat all the time.
No, I'm gonna be wearing a hat.
Why not? I think you could pull off being bald.
Fuck you.
I honestly think you could.
Man, I had to go for the Conor McGregor look, man.
That too, but you could go for the Conor McGregor, but you could also go for.
What? What?
The man that has been a doctor, a fireman.
Not Johnny Sins, no.
The astronaut. The one and
the
only.
Legend. It's like Johnny Sins comes out.
That would be pretty cool having Johnny Sins as a fucking guest.
I'd be like, shit, dude.
How was it?
I'd be like, yo, Johnny, give me...
Johnny.
Let them know about me. I'll join you in the Pornhub community, my guy. I know you making that. I mean, his internet. So he tried streaming Fortnite. His internet dookie, bro. That shit would, glitch so fucking badly, bro. It'd be like...
Well, Johnny Sins is a porn guy. All he has to do is record something and then upload it. He doesn't have to have the fucking gigabyte Wi-Fi, you know what I'm saying?
It sticks so bad, bro. He was happy as hell, bro.
Could you imagine, dude, being Johnny?
So
could you imagine being
Fortnite,
Johnny Sins,
bro?
Being Johnny Sins, fucking all the dimes, Mia Khalifa, Lana Rhodes,
Abella Danger,
Abella Danger, Danny Daniels.
I could name so many, but
fuck, dude is
bussin'.
The man is bussin'. Let's just get that out of the way.
Yes, sir.
The man is bussin'. And I kid you not, that man
is bussin'.
He's bussin'. Sheesh. No, but that'd be pretty cool to have Johnny Sins as a guest. But that would be pretty dope.
Someday it could happen. Depends on you guys.
It does, guys.
Tell us to have Johnny Sins come on this shit.
Yeah,
you guys gotta get us 10K. Maybe on my
10K.
channel.
I'd just be happy to get a fucking 1,000 because I've been sitting here doing YouTube for about 3.5 years now, and I've I've done the uploads. I've done the montages. I've done the content. I've done funny content. I've done boring content. I ain't gonna lie. Some of my content's pretty fucking boring. I ain't gonna lie. But I've been putting in the work. And I've seen you put in the work. And I've seen my other friends that have been joining me on this ride in the Night Clan, joining me and wanting to be YouTubers and wanting to be this career path to give people content, because for some reason, out of nowhere, I had 460 subscribers out of nowhere. I was playing Fortnite. I was doing everything. I went from, I kid you not, there was a time period, it was like a 2-month time period. I went from like 50 subs to instantly 250 subs because I was posting, because Fortnite was popping off. And I was doing really good content. I was getting the Winter Skirmish. I was doing all this other stuff. But it got too hard, and then I just fell off. I just couldn't make content off YouTube anymore, off Fortnite and stuff like that. And then I switched over to Call of Duty. And then I went from 250 subscribers to 150 more to 300 something for quite a while on Call of Duty. And then I would pop off on Call of Duty lobbies and Search and Destroy and put my dick on the fucking table on some dudes. Because you motherfuckers want to talk shit when you're at the bottom of the leaderboard when you're 2-5, and I'm sitting here at 21-2.
Especially on Rocket League, when people just talk shit, but they're getting carried and shit.
You motherfuckers that are up by 1 point, and there's 3 minutes left to go, and you say, what a save, what a save, what a save. My gear just shifted into fucking 5, and I just scored 5 goals on your dumbasses, because I've done that so many times when somebody's like, I remember that one game that dude said, we were 0-3. I just couldn't function for some reason. You couldn't function either. And the dude says, God, you guys are trash. And it was like 150 left. I said, what the fuck did he just say?
Yeah, and then we came back, bro,
I fucking, right when he said, what the fuck? I went off the wall, banked it in, and then after the tip-off, the ball went all the way across in the other wall. I jumped in the air and timed it perfectly. Got in the goal. It's 2-3. And then we're like, what a save, what a save, what a save. Mm-hmm. And then you hit it off the wall again. It went up around. You missed it because you were going in for it. Mm-hmm. And then I went around and banked it, bounced it in front of the dude. He tried to jump, but it went over him and in the goal, and it went 3-3. And I kid you not, there was 3. When we were like, what a save, what a save, what a save. And it was 3 seconds left. And I kid you not, that fucker was trying to do aerials and shit like that. We went into overtime. We ended up winning it in overtime after like 5 minutes because no one could score a goal after that point. But do not talk shit if there's 3 minutes left in the game. Because 3 points is fucking nothing in 3 minutes. Because there's been multiple videos out there of coming back from like 30 seconds.
Even 5.
And even 5 from coming from 1-3. Also, it's 4-3. It's like 1 second left on the clock or 0 on the dot. Mm-hmm. Do not talk your shit.
Unless you can back it up.
Unless the other dude's like legit dog shit and you absolutely feel like you're not going to lose. Because it's embarrassing when you start saying, what a save, what a save. Oh, these guys are trash.
It is lose.
And you lose. And then you bitch and complain saying 1v1 me. Bitch.
We're like, bro.
Bitch, I just took 2 you on at one time.
I hate when that happens, bro. When like a whole game I'm just playing by myself and I have a bot, like a completely computer on my team. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, I'm really beating y'all in a 2v1. They're like, 1v1 me. Bro, I'm 2v1 and 2v1 you guys are still fucking losing. What do you fucking mean?
Exactly. And I love the fact, especially when you're competitive, when it's a 2v1. There should be a rule. There should be a respective rule in comp. If one player dips out of nowhere or connection or anything, it should be a 1v1 fight, and one dude should just sit in the goal, and that's it. You just go back and forth in the goal. That's honestly how it should go. That should be like rule number 3. Because if you break that rule, dude, you're just a piece of shit. Breaking somebody's record because a random dude said, fuck this, and it's only 1-1. Mm-hmm. And he fucked up a shot, and he's like pissed off, and he left. And then all of a sudden you're like, God, you're trash. Could you imagine?
Trash, kid, box.
Could you imagine being that asshole? Being 2v1. Don't be that asshole. Be better.
Be
respectful.
Be built for tough.
And for the people that break the rule 1 just to win a game, fuck you. You disrespect the game. You have no respect for the game. You know what I really recommend to you? Go play fucking Minecraft.
Even if you're losing 1-4.
Yeah, if you're losing 1-4,
I'll still just.
Dude, I don't care if I'm in rule 1. I do not break that because that is a code. That is a code that is lodged in the game. Mm-hmm. Rule 1.
You can't
Left
break
person goes to the ball first. Don't not the right dude, because I've had a couple where they're just like, oh, I'll go for the ball first, and you're on the right hand side. Left side goes first. Rule number 1 plays, if you are like this and it's tied, let it go to overtime.
Especially the fucking rule, like, it's about to be, the time's going down and it's about to be overtime.
Yep.
You have to keep the ball off the ground, and people are just like, fuck that rule.
Yeah.
Just keep it, just hit the ground and shit.
I've had a dude, when we got stuck in the rule 1, and it was tied 1-1, and I kid you not, the ball was rolling toward my goal, but it wasn't going to go in the goal. So I was sitting there, I was holding the R2 button, I was holding it. I was like, we're going to be doing this. We've been here for about 2.5 minutes. So I was like, okay, this dude's pretty much committed. And then all of a sudden he jumps, and I go forward. And he boosts to the ball into the goal to win the game. And he said, GG's, you're trash. Go fuck yourself.
GG, you're trash, kid.
Because I could have broke that rule a long time ago and scored it in your own goal, but you decided to be a punk-ass bitch and didn't want to sit there and go to overtime. Rule 1, motherfuckers. Stay in your lane. Stay in your motherfucking lane. I know we've been all over the place. We just been the fuck all over the place.
Yeah,
It's been
not that many things to talk about lately.
Well, it's actually really interesting. Conor McGregor just sold his whiskey business for $600 million. Conor McGregor, and I'll say that again. Conor McGregor sold his whiskey business for $600 million.
Why?
Because he fucking can.
He could have got more, to be honest.
No, $600 million for his fucking whiskey business that I've never heard of before.
Fair enough.
That's only in Ireland.
Mm-hmm. And
What?
Jake Paul's like 50 mil.
Yeah, I think he should have took the 50 mil though. Guaranteed 50 mil.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of laughed when Dana White said they're not pulling that kind of numbers. They're not pulling that kind of numbers. Dana White, you're just salty, my man.
Dana White bet on Ben Askren to win that
Oh,
fight.
yeah, he did.
Look what
bet-
happened.
Yeah.
Jake Paul fucking
He
won.
won.
First round.
Yep.
Knockout.
Yep.
Dana White, you're trash, kid.
When Dana White is so jealous because his UFC is pulling these numbers, but here's the thing. You don't have a prize fighter. Jake Paul is a prize fighter. He is pulling in 14 million people on Instagram and how many millions of more on other platforms. You got to take that into consideration that he is pulling people in, and he was charging $50 per pay-per-view. I'm sorry, if you got I think 1.6 million people times 50. That's a lot of fucking money, Dana. A lot of fucking money. And you want to call bullshit? The money bags are there. Everybody got paid. You can't deny the facts. How can you ever deny? Say they're not pulling that kind of numbers. They're not pulling that kind of numbers. They're not pulling that. Dana, just because you're fucking UFC on some weekends because you don't have prize fighters, you don't have fighters that are like a Conor McGregor or a John Bone Jones or that Mickey
Or Brock Lesnar.
Or what's that one dude in the light featherweight? His name was Mickey something.
Oh, I don't know.
I can't remember, but he had like 14 title defenses. He holds the record, by the way. Strong dude.
Wow.
Because because now people are retiring. Your star players are getting old. Your young stars need to start popping off, which they're not.
Like, where's Ryan Garcia when you want him?
Jesus.
Ryan Garcia versus Jake Paul.
That's not going to happen.
I know. I mean, I wish.
It's not going to happen.
I wish.
Because Ryan's trying to go for a title fight. Ryan's like one of those guys that's trying to go for a title fight. Jake is a prize fighter.
And they're
He's
friends.
going to pull fighters from... He fights celebrities. And big-time boxers... not big-time. Not big-time.
Not big-time boxers.
Big-time UFC fighters.
This is going to be like a Walmart employee with like 2 kids.
They said, "I'll fuck Jake Paul up."
Jake Paul should have lost that fight. She was
I find it very funny when people said, "I would fuck Jake Paul up." No, the fuck you wouldn't. Because here's the thing: if you met him in a boxing ring, he wins. You have no boxing experience.
I mean, it depends, man. If we're doing WWE boxing, I might get that shit. I might get
Some dude. I remember. I have no idea who the fuck this dude is on TikTok. I don't know his name or nothing like that. He goes, "Jake, quick ducking me," and this dude has no followers whatsoever. Jake, quit ducking me. Jake, quit ducking me. All you do is fight these piss-up people. Come fight a boxer.
Imagine, zero followers. Jake, stop ducking me.
Jake, stop ducking me. Jake don't know who the fuck you are, and he doesn't have the time because he's not gonna make millions of dollars off your dumb ass.
0 followers. Jake,
Bro,
stop ducking me.
dude, I think he has 2,000 followers. Maybe.
Jake, stop ducking me.
He goes, Jake, quit ducking me, man. Quit ducking. I was like,
That's so funny.
fucking stop, please,
That's
for the
so
love of
funny.
God. I can't stand when people just say, I would fuck Jake Paul up anywhere, anytime. But here's the thing, he doesn't know who the fuck you are. You're not a boxer. You don't take the time like he does. You don't play boxing. Mike Tyson has said it. Like, boxing is a very dangerous sport.
It is.
Because you get fucking rocked, man. And they're 10-inch gloves. They're 10 inches. No, seriously.
Really?
Yeah. With the wrapping and stuff like that, 10-inch gloves.
Fair enough.
Well, UFC is 3 inches gloves. UFC is 3 inches. But boxing is 10-inch gloves of wrapping and then putting it in there. That's 10-inch glove.
Fucking. I bet it hurts.
They actually explained. Nate Robinson, take that for an example. Never took a 10-ounce glove in his life. Of 10 ounces, whatever.
And boom.
And he rocked him one time, and he goes, that fucking hurt. And he noticed it, too, after the first punch when he landed it. That hurt. And then he goes for a second punch. He's like, dude. Woo. And then the third one.
Fucking
10 ounce. I think it is 10 ounces. I think it might be 10-ounce gloves. I don't know why I said inches.
10 inches.
I don't know why I said that, but it's 10 ounces. I didn't mean to say 10 inches. I meant to say 10 ounces. But you can't play.
You know what else is 10 ounces? Let's go.
No, man.
What do you mean no?
No. Shoo. You really gonna lie to people? You really gonna go lie to our viewers like that? No cap, y'all.
Hey, yeah, no cap. What he said?
No cap.
No cap.
No cap. Ladies, again, this man is single. But he's not looking.
Yeah, not looking.
You just
Y'all
gotta
can look for me though.
Yeah, you just gotta look for him.
Look for
And his name on YouTube is Night Reaper. And I tell you, he sucks the soul out of you. How fucking cringy was that shit? Oh my god, why did I just fucking say that shit?
Hold on, pause.
With the pause button.
Pause. Say it again.
Alright, Night Reaper sucks the soul out of you. That's a good slogan. That's a good slogan. You should put that on.
That's sus as hell. How'd you know?
Because your brother does it. Huh? And he's walking off the set.
Let's come back. This is fully butt naked.
Just what the fuck? You just come in all butt naked and
I'm like,
shit.
damn right, I suck the soul out of you.
No. Also, I want to talk about for a little bit while we have about 10 minutes here to talk about some things. I know we didn't really talk about ourselves that much. I think we need to kind of
I
do.
completely forgot about that again.
I think we need to start doing that. So my name is Night Robin. I've been doing this for about 3.5 years, going on 4. It'll be 4 here in August.
I've been changing my name every year.
Night Reaper. He joined the clan. He said, yeah.
I started out as Haram Lord 1717.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because of Harambe.
Yeah.
Back then. Because
Yeah.
I'd always joke around like Harambe is my Lord and Savior. So I put Haram Lord together.
Haram Lord.
And then I went to Kalucky. Because like Caleb and then Lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Kalucky. And then went to Elite Caleb because I was in a group that me and my friends made. They didn't do shit. So I broke it up.
That's fine.
And then I've been Elite Caleb ever since. Now I'm Night Raper.
Now you joined my clan that I made about 2 years ago.
I'm like a co-host.
You are a co-host.
Yeah.
We're having you here. Yeah, you're definitely a co-host. I would definitely like to have you here. When have your brother talking here, my brother talking here. We're gonna ask him questions and stuff like that. You can ask whatever questions you want. And
I'm free Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Well, I know Drew's coming back Saturday, so we'll definitely be talking about my little brother about his Overwatch experiences, his money making and stuff like that. Because he can legit go to somebody and go no earnings, dog water, because that man made over $30K playing fucking Overwatch. But
Couldn't be me.
To get back on topic about us, like I said, my name is Night Robin.
Night Reaper.
Night Reaper. We plan on doing this regardless. However long it takes, we'll do this. But when the kid gets here, I am going to be taking a little bit of a break when the kid gets here because I need to
keep y'all updated.
And I'll keep you all updated too, especially on. It's either going to be on TikTok. It probably will be TikTok.
Plug the TikTok.
I think it's Night Robin 0.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it is Night Robin.
I think it is.
I'm going to double check real quick. I think it is Night Robin 0.
Mine's Night Reaper. Night_Reaper_ YouTube, I believe.
Yeah, it's just Night Robin 0. That's all it is. And my logo's on there too. I have like, I would say about 20 to 30 videos. I love how like I love how I post a video. It's like gets 600 views and then it gets like 2.
Literally though.
And I it's sad to say I only have 21 followers. So
2,000.
I don't know. Like you did that girl thing, which I don't do because I don't want to make Emily uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. I definitely don't want to be doing something that has chicks involved because I feel like that's. I don't want to go against Emily and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. I'll do it though.
Oh yeah, I've seen you do it, which is actually a good idea. And you've been doing live streams on TikTok too, and definitely enjoy his TikToks because I'll be on there too. Either when we're sitting in a hot tub, talking about some shit,
raw sex between the both of us, just raw anal butt sex,
hot tub time machine. No man, you fucking weird.
What do you mean?
We weird. No. I do want to have you guys' input too on the podcast and stuff like that. Just comment down below. Just comment down below. I want to know how you guys feel about it. If there's topics that you
comment down below if your sister would fuck me.
How about fuck my mom?
18 plus. Can't be lower.
18 plus, please and thank you.
Please and thank you.
I don't
need the video.
I don't need YouTube sending me a lawsuit just for this fucking dude.
100 likes and I'll shave my titties.
You know we gotta block your nipples, right?
I'll do it on like TikTok or something.
They even got you banned for a day for showing your fucking nipples.
What do we want? OnlyFans?
Just put the knife.
Yeah, we both just look up just like.
Fuck. I don't know. Maybe it. I don't know.
I mean, technically,
I don't know,
on some YouTube, you can like wax strip somebody's nipples or something.
I tell you what, we are definitely not the number one podcast in the world, but we could definitely be entertaining podcast in the world. But as of right now,
number one podcast in the world.
Impulsive, I am so sorry.
Nah, fuck
no,
you.
It's Joe Rogan.
I got beef.
You got beef with the Pauls? Impulsive?
No, not with the Pauls.
You got beef with Mike.
Mike.
I want to go a little bit into this while we have like 5 minutes.
Fuck Mike.
Why don't you not like Mike, man?
He's an idiot, bro.
Well,
he'll say stuff not to do it, and then he'll do it. He does it all the time.
Well, it's Mike.
He's like, me and Lana, the other day, we had some love affection.
Fucking my ex-girlfriend. He said
fucking my ex-girlfriend, and then
enjoying a
and then she won't want me the next day unless if I buy her some expensive Prada. And then Logan be like, shut the fuck up. And Dwarf Mama comes in like, hey guys.
George is coming in.
Dude, I'd love to meet Dwarf Mama.
George, could you?
No, Dwarf Mama.
Dwarf Mama.
Evan?
Dude, could you imagine Evan being...
Come on, sit on my lap. Little man, sit on my lap.
No, I would never do that. Evan actually...
I do it.
Evan's pretty cool, though.
He's cool.
He's pretty cool. I like Evan.
I love his raging videos.
Dude, I love the Call of Duty. I love Call of Duty because that shit is so relatable what happened to him in Call of Duty when he was in the gulag. Mm-hmm. He pumped that dude twice with a 7.25 and nothing counted. Like, I mean, point blank hit him. And the dude shot him once and he's dead. And he goes... all over the place. So his keyboard, everything exit out. Like, dude went to fucking open up Bitcoin and shit like that.
Dude, Connor has money on Dogecoin. And my mom put
Well, Connor was actually telling me about Dogecoin.
Yeah,
And
Connor's got like 3,000 on that right now.
Yeah, he told. And I was like, I don't know if I want to invest in that because I thought about it and it didn't go nowhere for a little bit, but then it went up like what was it, 3 cents more than what it was, which is like pretty good. But the thing you really want it is when it goes to you buy in penny stocks and you get 3,000 stocks with $30.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden you have 3,000 stocks and all of a sudden goes up to $20 to $25.
Sheesh.
But it'll take some time. It's kind of like Bitcoin. It's gonna happen. A lot of people. This is a good way of playing the market, and I think because when Bitcoin, Iridium coin, and stuff like that started coming in, and then like Bitcoin took off, and then now it's like $33,000 just to get one stock. Mm-hmm. Could you imagine that you were with that dude 10 years ago?
Lucky as fuck.
10 years ago, you're like, you know what? I'll put $40 and get 4,000 shares. And all of a sudden, you waited till this very day, or that day when it peaked at like $100 or something like.
And you pulled that shit out.
Yeah, and I remember that dude. He spent $30 to have 3,000 shares, and it jumped up to like $100. Then it went to $500 to $1,000 to $2,000 to $5,000. It kept going and going and going. And I think he actually cashed out at $20,000 each share. And the dude walked away as a 1.5 millionaire. Like it was like amazing.
Oh, only if it could be me.
I don't like taking that risk, but
I don't like taking the risk either because I'm afraid that I'll just lose money. I'll be crippled in debt.
I just wish there was something in front of my face that said buy Dogecoin because tomorrow it's gonna be $100 each share. Okay, I'll go.
You'll go back in time. And just tell yourself about that.
You know, I was actually thinking like, say if I accidentally did something, I went somewhere and I did something in like some magnetic field and I went back in time. Say I went back to like when I was like 15 or something. It would suck going back to the age of 15, but I had the memories of like the days, but I actually have the numbers memorized when the Powerball was at I think it was at 2.5 billion. Mm-hmm. I remember those numbers.
Yeah.
I do. And I had the ticket still in my room.
Mm-hmm.
So if I ever went back in time, I always have it in my wallet. Just in case I accidentally went back in time, and I'll hand my 15-year-old self, or I end up being my 15-year-old self,
and turn that in,
and turn that bitch
making
in.
that money.
Because I was, because
it
didn't happen. Because it didn't happen until I was like 22.
Yeah,
I think it was either 21 or 22 when that happened.
Your life would be different then. You wouldn't be here right now.
Mm-mm.
You probably wouldn't know Emily.
I wouldn't know Emily. That's for damn sure. I would definitely be with some other chick. You know what? I wouldn't do it then. I would not do it.
You wouldn't?
I wouldn't. Not a million. I think because Emily's a one-time girl. It was more in a lifetime, dude.
Yeah.
Like if I could find her if there was a next life, I would hope to find her in the next life.
I'll take that fucking money.
Well, yeah, because you're single, right?
You give it to me.
Save you actually. You didn't have say if you didn't have like a spouse or a kid. Or
He's about to say if you didn't have a life.
I almost caught myself for a little bit there.
No, I knew it.
Caught myself there for a little bit. But we're getting to the end of the podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 2 of the Nights podcast.
Let's go!
Hey, I think this is going pretty well, don't you think?
It is,
I think it is pretty good.
Make sure you comment down below. What do you want us to talk about next?
Whatever's hot, because right now it's getting boring.
Like me, I'm hot.
Shoo!
Like the video.
Like, subscribe. If we can get to 100 likes, I'd be happy with it.
100 likes.
100 likes.
And then me and Devin will drink some hot sauce.
Oh, fuck. He'll drink the fucking hot sauce. I'm not doing that. Emily.
I'll pour it on his head.
No.
We'll do a Hot Ones video.
Shut up. You can do whatever you fuck you want. Okay, and go to his channel as well. Subscribe to him at Night Reaper. Just type it in, Night Reaper.
Post notifications on.
And turn notifications on. Turn that bell,
Subscribe.
hit the bell, all that other stuff. You guys have a good one. We'll check you out on the next one. Deuces.